Steven Le Sueur grew up as a middle child of three boys. Steven graduated from McGill University with a bachelor's degree in education and was a teacher with the Riverside School Board for more than 20 years prior to becoming president of the Riverside Teachers Union in 2010. Steven is also the general chairperson at the QPAT Executive Committee. Steven is also an active member of the community at many levels, including volunteering and involvement in sports and school committees.
Steven, could you tell us the area that your local union covers?
So Riverside covers the South Shore of Montreal from Sorel to Saint-Constant to Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu. So it's a pretty big territory.
And can you describe a bit your journey to becoming the president of RTU, what that was like?
Well, I started off as a delegate in my school, Good Shepherd Elementary. And I was recruited because we had, people on the executive, teachers from my school. So they, I guess, saw some potential and I became the delegate for a few years. And then people retire and there's room on the executive. So I was approached to get on the executive. So I said, sure, good experience. I became the chair and did that for 4 years. And then it was at the time we only had a 4-year, they're 1-year mandates, but only 4 consecutive ones. And the president's time was up. So it was one of those look around the executive, well, who's going run for president. So I stepped up and I said, I'll try it for a year and see how it goes. And we're 12 years later and I'm still the president. So
wow, that's amazing.
I like the job. Yeah. So,
and it's obviously it's very different from teaching. So if you could describe a little bit, what is the day in the life of the president of RTU? What does that look like?
Well, it's very administrative for sure. There's a lot of back and forth with the school board because, we're watching what they're doing. It's servicing our members, emails, telephone calls, a little less telephone calls these days with COVID, but I try to get to the office every day. So we take care of all kinds of things.
Yeah, no doubt. And can you share one thing now, your experience, because you've been involved with the union for several years, what's one thing that you wish that more members knew about the union?
Well, first of all, it's not taboo. Okay, we're there to help. So we're there to find a solution to any problem. And even if it's not a union issue, we're there to help anyways. We try our best to point them in the right direction. If it's tough to deal with somebody at the board or even an outside service, that's what we're there for. We're there to help. It's all about the membership and finding a solution.
Absolutely. And if you would be so kind as to share one thing you think your members would be surprised to know about you, about Steven.
Well, I had some health issues and kept it very private, and it was near the end of the year, so nobody really knew. And I came back even stronger after the summer. So everything's so much better than it was probably in the last 10 years. So my health is very, very good. So, and like I said, probably nobody really knows too much about that.
No. But, I'm very happy to hear that.
Very well. And on a lighter note, I have a couple of girls, and they're both born on the same day, same year, but 2 different mothers, but they're my twins.
Yes,
for sure. Yeah. So
that's so cool.
Interesting story. Alexis and Alexa. So
on top of it, their names. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, speaking about your health, what is something that you do to take care of yourself during stressful times? Because no doubt it's a stressful job to begin with, and then you add COVID to the mix. So what is it that you do to take care of yourself?
Well, definitely I have more of an exercise regime, even if it's just walking the dogs after work. I do that every day. But I try to get some kind of exercise in during either in the morning or after work. And that's really being effective. I also referee some hockey. So,
Okay.
and my wife's not happy about it, but it's late at night mostly.
Oh, yes, I bet.
So, getting up and getting her up when I get in, but it's all good. So
I know ice
that's how I
times
try.
are very sacred, and it's difficult to get it. So, and especially with the adults, they tend to be later at night.
Exactly.
And the very
Doing
young
those
kids are
practices.
very early in the morning. But anyway,
Yeah. As you would know.
as I would know, mine are getting older now. So, but I notice
Right.
the difference. It's like, oh, initially.
Yeah.
And if you'd be so kind, speaking about COVID and everything we've been through, it's been a difficult time for members overall. If you could share a message with teachers as we slowly were making our way through these challenging times.
Well, it's been my mantra since it started. It's do the best you can. You can't do more than that. And they can't, the boards and the parents, they can't ask you to do more than that. I'm doing my best. And somebody's best is here and another person's best is here. It's the best you can do.
And every day your best changes too. You know, there's some
Exactly.
days where your best is going to be better than another day, and that's okay too.
Right.
Yeah.
It's, a lot of talk about self-care, but it's the best you can do on
Yes.
that day. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. That's for sure. Thank you so much, Steven, for taking some time to speak with us today.
My pleasure.